So eventually I stomped the thing enough to let my feet go. Now, this is one particular night. Another particular night, like I said, I was there for about a good month. I went through all that because I didn't want to be around someone making me do all the work and I wasn't getting paid. And I really still stand on that, but I shouldn't have had to go through that trying to just get some peace, and things of that sort, and trying to get your own place because they were always trying to make you, like I say, live with them. And then they make you pay a majority of the bills and all of that. And it's like, wait. Now, it was times that y'all lived with me and you paid nothing. So you see how people do you? When I say nothing, I mean zero. Like, I had the rent, I had the light bill, I had, they would drive your car, I had the car note, I had the insurance, I paid all that stuff. But when I, was there with them in the state, when we were in Louisiana, they would live with me or whatever. But when I left Florida and I went to Texas after leaving my child's dad, I went and stayed with them in Texas, and baby, it was so different. As soon as I got there, they was already trying to figure out what I can pay, and I've never charged you all anything when you live with me, and they lived with me for years. But because that's just the type of person you are, because of the relationship or the being related, you didn't charge. Yeah, so when it's the tables turn and you need them, it's always been you had to come out of pocket, and you never let them come out of pocket when they needed you. So, and I meant that, so I'm out here fighting for my life because I refuse to be working for free. So one particular night, I decided to try to, baby, I was not staying in their room in the shelter. So I was in the area where you come in the door at, and there's like this place that you can sit down once you come in the door. And I remember one night, because they know I was not staying, I would walk around with my baby on my back or something because I just didn't trust the floors. And I asked, and then see that would happen when it got that, when the alligator got the shoe, I had dozed off. When a snake bit me on my foot, because I had it on the couch, but eventually I guess my foot fell off the couch, and when it fell off the couch, that's when it got me, because I was holding it up, propping it up, trying to have everything up, because I saw it. I saw the yellow and white snake. And I saw the alligator. So, I'm like, Lord, this is ridiculous to be tortured like this in this place. And when I decided to sleep in the area in the front, I ended up dozing off. And I had my baby in my hand. At that time, she was about, she hadn't quite made 10 yet. So, I held her some kind of way. I don't know if her head fell off my lap, or not fell off my lap, but kind of leaned off my lap towards the floor. And she had ponytails in her hair. And because she had these ponytails in her hair, the thing gripped her by her ponytails. Do you know? I'm fighting with all my might because it gripped her hair through the floor, and it's pulling tight. And it's funny because, how you can see out the side of your eyes, I've always been able to see out the corner of my eyes. And I know the receptionist that was up there at the shelter saw me tugging and pulling, trying to make sure that this thing doesn't pull her down and, in the floor or whatever. But it had it through the floor, had her ponytails. And my baby, she was knocked out, but I know she kind of whined because, you're trying to pull a head through the floor, so her head hit the floor. You get what I'm saying? So because it hit the floor, that's what made her actually wake up for a brief moment, but she went on back to sleep because mommy had her. But it's crazy, pulling through. And I mean, like I said, I don't know the size of a baby alligator's mouth, but I believe it's pretty darn big. If not, that was the mom or the daddy. But I told you I saw the baby with myself with my own eyes. But the way that it gripped her hair, the way that it gripped my feet, I can't make this up. I promise you. Like I said, I might have to have the snake bite just for evidence, because people would think that you were lying, because you wouldn't really believe that people would be this dirty or this evil over money and accounts.